So we'll start it now. Should we start it now?
Now.
1, 2, 3.
Start it now.
Now.
1, 2, 3.
So yes, let's go. This is top 10. Our top 10, which we probably forgot. We probably forgot a few.
Dying. I'm waiting for you to name it so I can correct you, by the way. Go on.
Top 10 gigs we wish we were at.
Incorrect.
Is it? Because I don't know.
No, you're correct. You're correct,
No,
kind of.
I don't know if. Don't look, because I'm getting mine up on
Excuse me.
here. Is it gigs that we wish we were at in our lifetime? Because I've done some that are when I was not. When I was.
It doesn't have to be that. It's gigs we wish we could have gone to. However, I thought about this, and it's not gigs we wish we'd have been to. It's it's all-time gigs we wish we'd been to of the moment, because it always changes, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, of course.
So
this is always top 10
it's
as
all
of now.
times top 10 gigs we wish we'd been to for this day, for today, for now, until we remember more later.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it took me a while. I must admit.
Did it? I bet you've forgotten some as well.
Yeah. Should we start with honourable mentions?
I've got one.
Okay.
I've got one, and it is one that you've probably forgotten off your list, but it's the very infamous YouTube clip of John Mayer doing "Helpless" on the Bud Light tour in LA, because that is all manner of things awesome.
Yeah.
And it would have been such a lovely little gig to been to, because obviously I'm a whore for Bud Light and I'm a whore for John Mayer, and LA is obviously going to be amazing. So
yeah. Okay, so I've tried to stick with one gig per artist.
I've nearly done that. Nearly.
Okay. I have 4 honourable mentions at this point.
Go on, list them.
Iron Maiden, Melbourne from Flight 66.
Correct. Which was...
See if you can guess the track.
Wasn't 2 minutes, was it? Yeah.
2 minutes to midnight. I just thought that was... I think the crowd turned up that night.
Yep, they were there.
Nirvana Unplugged.
What a fucking shout. That reaction from me doesn't necessarily mean it's not in my top 10, but it basically means it's
He's trying to hide it.
trying to hide it until for later.
This one I don't know why I put as an honourable mention, because it could be in my top 10, but I don't follow them as much as the bands I do that are in my top 10.
Yep.
Queen Live Aid.
Been nice to have been to.
And then Metallica S&M. Okay. So do you want to start?
One more honourable mention for Tom.
Yeah.
And it is a Zac Brown band at Fenway Park.
Okay.
Which was that? Was that the one with Mayer, or was that just a separate one?
No, that's a different one.
Are we doing 10 through 6?
Yep.
You first.
Okay. Sam's number 10 gig. I'll
defer.
It was at the Shea Stadium
Shea.
in 1965.
How are you spelling Shea?
SHEA. Like she-ah.
Okay.
Beatles.
Oh, the one where they walk out and it's ape shit.
It's just like...
You can't even hear it, can you?
No.
You can't even hear what they're saying or singing or anything.
I feel like it'd be pretty cool to be there and just...
Scream like the rest of the ladies.
Yeah, just join in.
When was it? What year?
65.
Fucking hell.
I think that was like the height of their America...
Beatlemania.
You know...
How old were they then in 65? How old McCartney now?
I'm guessing mid-20s. Do a bit of a Google, but the fun thing about that is, you know, it's like it was a football stadium. The entire grass bit or the field had no crowd in it. It was just the stage in the middle, grass, and then crowd.
Yeah, you never see that, do you?
No.
It's usually all filled up in it.
And they said the PA was that small they couldn't even hear themselves. All they heard was the crowd.
Yeah, well, I mean,
watching PA back in them days.
I know. Watching the YouTube video in like potato quality of something recorded in the 60s will be shit, but you can't hear anything, can you?
No.
Paul McCartney's 77, so in 65, which was 55.
So he's 22.
Fucking hell, man.
That was quick, that one, yeah.
Better than me.
Number 9.
Yep.
Albert Hall venue.
Uh-huh.
McFly band.
Wow. What year?
I think it was 2013, because that was the year that I think it was like song number 9 or 8 or whatever. Year 3000 comes on. Matt and James. McBusted.
Oh my good God.
I would have liked to have been there.
Co-migulate.
Yeah. The ones I'm picking are very very
That's the whole
significant to
point.
me.
There's no point in both of us researching what is the factual
Yeah.
top 10 because
Like
it's
my favorite one was Jimi Hendrix. It was like no,
and
I don't give a shit.
I know one of his songs.
Yeah.
All on the Watchtower. That's the only one I know. I don't even know it. All because Zach Brown did it. Number 8,
Yeah, so in conclusion, Jimi Hendrix is shit. Next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Milton Keynes Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
Linkin Park. Give it up for Rob Borden on the drums.
Was that his red shirt? Or is that something else I'm thinking of?
That
When
was
he
China.
Was it China? Right. Okay.
I think. But when Rob Borden has the drum solo.
Can you please put the bit of that drum solo on?
Mm.
I want to remember that because I remember it in name but not in sound.
Yeah. I've not listened to it in ages, but I just know it was.
Was that really Milton Keynes? I remember the drum solo a lot. I don't remember.
sure. I fucking hope it is now.
Rob Borden. We'll just cut. Let's do a hard cut.
Yeah.
Just to my go.
So my number 1.
Yeah.
It's not really the best drum solo ever, is it?
No, it's just amazing.
Yeah, it's during Bleed It Out. I don't listen to 9 minutes of it.
No. That's Milton Keynes Bowl. I saw Foo Fighters there.
Road to Revolution tour. I remember it.
I remember this already. Everything drops. You don't think he looks like the Germany manager?
Yeah. Was this when we started to get into him? Like 07?
Probably.
It was What I've Done, wasn't it?
Oh wait.
Drum beats like that where the kicks just always go and you can't beat it. No.
Like Neil Peart.
Yeah. Yeah. That 30th anniversary one he does. Oh. Yeah, it'd be so good to be there. Like 10 deep.
Yeah.
Singing Bleed It Out. Yeah. Oh, I remember this. He just looks so American to me.
He really does, yeah. He's wearing white socks, yeah.
Nothing looks like that storm chaser that I used to know. His mate, but Joel, the
big
driver.
guy, the big guy. Amazing.
So I can't remember what number
I
that was.
don't know what that's just reminded me of, but I've got another honourable mention. I'm just going to interject with your go.
This is never a top 10, is it? For it's like top 14 and top 13.
The one I showed you the other day, Faithless Insomnia from Glastonbury
Yes,
L2.
yeah.
That's in my honourable mentions.
What was my last one?
Your last one was
LP,
LP at MK.
and that was 8.
That was 8.
It's going to be here for ages.
Doesn't matter.
7.
Yep.
AC/DC River Plate.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you imagine being there? Another quick taste. You forgot about that, didn't you?
No, it's on my list.
Is it?
Yeah. It is. It needs.
Save the video for yours then.
It's one song and I'm picking the song. You know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah, it's the opening. Isn't it? Shoot the thrill.
Yeah.
So that's 7.
6 is.
Muse Glasgow 2010.
Wow.
Do you know why I picked
Oh.
that specifically?
The bass drum sounded amazing.
And Edge came out and they did Where the Streets Have No Name.
Yep.
Should we put
Dun, dun, I just put Uprising on from Glasgow. That's
yeah.
because that was the one where Don must have been doing his homework because they did a fair few kick drums in when they weren't needed in songs to speed them up a bit.
Yeah.
But when they did when they opened with Uprising, you could tell just how much louder the kick drum was and how crisp it sounded.
There's something with Muse I always get when I think Dom asked me in the last podcast, Muse or John Mayer. Straight away I said Muse. It's because they were the first, or any band, they were the first sort of artists that just made me actually like proper music. It was my history was Crazy Frog and then Muse.
No, it was more what we used to like was stuff that was written by committees and written by 20 blokes and it's one song going fuck me.
Yeah,
But now it's
yeah.
proper. Like it was the first time it was actually proper music. I think is the right word.
Yeah, it opened the door.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine being there.
I think this is my favourite era of Muse as well.
2010.
Can you hear like he's doing the bass between?
Yeah, that's why I told you. Yeah, that's why I word it.
I also used to be the depth.
I got it wrong every time.
One hit. He's just fitting it in. Oh, I love him. That's why I love him.
That's why I love this gig as well, because for whatever reason, the mix or whatever they've done, you can hear it a lot more.
You don't hear the massive reverb on the snare as well. But do you see this as well? Like, because Dom drummer's left-handed, everything he does looks better. Do you not think
he's
when
holding
there's
the
left
left
footers,
drumstick people as well? He's holding it like
but like people are left-footed, people are left-handed. You be like, I want to do that
on the right wing when they cut in.
Yeah,
and
exactly. Like he's
nurse it in top bin.
Yeah,
it looks mint, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So that's my 10 through 6.
Yep.
Carry
Okay.
on, please, sir.
So far we've only had one the same, which you'll be pleased to know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So my number 10 of gigs I wish I'd been to, of today,
Of
right now, is, I was checking the year before I tell you, is Dream Theater live at the Boston Opera House with a full orchestra.
Wow.
Which I will show you after this, because I will force you to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
But you know that one I like that's called Illumination Theory? It's like 25 minutes long.
Right.
That song...
Is that one where it changes time signature like 13 times?
Like every Dream Theater song. But it's got a full orchestral piece, but they got a live orchestra there in the pit at the bottom. They're like S&M
Yeah,
does.
like theatres.
Yeah,
like
yeah. So they're at the bottom, but holy shit, that song with an actual live orchestra is just phenomenal. So I'll show you that gig. That's a separate one.
That's a band I need to give more time to. But
Yeah,
I feel like you can't just have Dream
You-
Theater
you-
on.
you-
You can't have Dream Theater on when you're making toast. You need to sit there and listen
You
to
don't
it.
dip in and out. They've got like their average song must be about 3 months long, so you need to sort of be in there to win it.
Mortgage, even though
Um,
that's money, not time.
number 9 is We Like It Here, Snarky Puppy in New York.
Cock and shit me.
I know, specifically like Lingus and
Where would you sit?
I would sit.
Do you not just love that? Like, I'd never thought of that kind of thing. Like, they're all on headphones, like we
Yep.
would be now.
Yep.
It's just direct.
In my head, I'm sat right near Larnell, but I'm wounded because I've had a massive in and out before I got in, and I'm like the only one who can't go for a shit because I'm like I got to go through like 6 people to get out. So
honestly, if anyone even ever watches this video, please just search Snarky Puppy.
Snarky Puppy.
Because no one I've ever asked people, they've always gone, no, I don't know who it is. And I've shown it them, and like,
change your life.
this is, like you said the other week, it's like 3D music.
It is. Number 8 is, I can't remember the year because I not wrote it down on my list because I'm not very clever. Red Hot Chili's at Slane Castle. That year, Red Hot Chili's with Frusciante and that era, that
what was it, like 08,
Let me
09?
find the year. I'm hoping it was after Stadium. I think it was. Let me just check. That Slane Castle's had some amazing gigs before in Ireland. It's when Metallica did Whiskey in a Jar and it just went off. Slane Castle RHCP.
Look at it on there on my laptop.
03. Jesus, 03. Oh, that's why they played like Can't Stop and By the Way the most, because that was when that came out, wasn't it? By the Way was like 03, 04, wasn't it? 03, 02.
We need to do a best
songs of all time ever.
There's no albums, like,
Yeah.
if, like, we should do a video, like, albums that if they didn't exist,
Just
like,
vital albums. Yeah.
top 10 vital albums.
Right. This next video, in number 7, I want you to show the first 30 seconds of. I can't. Hang on.
Well, it's the same for me as you.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
Cut this bit out.
It's alright, mate. Don't worry about it. For fuck's sake, why have you put this on? So introduce, please.
So this is one of my upcoming most favourite bands in the world of all time. This is at Poland Rock in Poland. The reason I put this on is mainly the band, but also the atmosphere in this gig is unlike anything I've ever seen. Imagine being in this crowd, nutter metalheads for the whole day. I've seen the poster of who was on before these and they were all insane. They've been waiting all day, absolutely mental. I'm only going to show you 20 seconds of the first song so you don't like the band, but just look at this atmosphere. How much everyone is 100% on it.
Is this that Moroccan metal one again?
No,
Who are they?
that's Moroccan metal.
Oh, no, what is it?
Mongolian.
Mongolian.
That's the Ube. It's not this one. This is the French guy you don't like. These are supported Metallica. They're doing a circle pit before it started. No one's been out yet in the circle pit. So when this happened, it'd be a shame if the band didn't bring it. But I've watched this gig on YouTube about 30 times the whole way through, and they are so on it. The drummer, Sam, by the way, the drummer and the singer, the lead singer and the drummer are brothers. Younger brother on drums, yeah, right? The drummer beat Brandela from Mastodon 2 years ago for the best metal drummer. He beat him from Mastodon. It's building, Sam.
Yeah, like they're stage left, aren't they now? Just like hugging and that.
It's not even started yet.
How much damage would a bull do in that crowd now?
I don't know. I don't know why, but this being in Poland makes it even insaner because everyone's just up for a rock. Sam, you need to watch this band just for the drummer. He's fucking amazing.
Oh, that's a good pit.
Isn't it? People in tears, raving.
Inflatables.
Yep. They've got a song called Flying Whales. We all bring inflatable whales.
How'd you find these?
Spotify, I think.
He's got gloves on.
He wears gloves. He wears like driving gloves. Parking the Vectra. Watch the bassist, Sam, is more mental than Wolstenholme as well. Watch the bassist.
What was it? They brought it.
Honestly, I think it's because I think at that point it was the biggest gig they'd ever done in terms of number of people there. So they've obviously just gone like
Let's spend 40 quid more on fire.
Like probably on your list, Foos at Wembley, and they've gone, mate. It's not my list. I just remember now it's not my list. This list is so subject to change. It's untrue.
It's not really an actual top 10. It's a discussion of good gigs.
Top 10 of the day when we started filming.
Yeah. Go on, next one.
So that was my 7, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I started with Snarky, didn't I? I started with Dream Theater, Snarky, and we missed one. This was 8. So
7 next.
7 was Chili's, so it's my 6.
It would help if we put numbers next to the things we chose.
We need to watch it back whilst we're doing it. Okay, my number 6 is Muse, Shepherd's Bush 06.
Yes, I know exactly.
Yeah.
I forgot about that for a period of 2 years.
About 2 or 3 years. I showed you, didn't I? I showed you Starlight and like Bliss and stuff.
Because didn't we have that on Planner? It was on MTV and we recorded it.
There's
and
something
all we did for like a 3-month period was just watch that one.
There's something about that gig that I'll never forget is when I first started getting into Muse. First album was Black Holes. So that's the first time. Yeah, no. It's the first time I got into them. I knew of time was running out. Didn't really listen to any of the songs. I knew that album had come out, so I got Thingy to make it. Didn't I? Remember
John?
Kind of like yeah. And then I kept seeing the video for Starlight on like MTV and shit.
That's what got me into it because I thought Matt and Dom were brothers.
Yeah, to be fair, back then they had the same sort of hair, didn't they? And then I don't know why I remember this so vividly, but flicking through, being pissed off that the Invincible video wasn't on because he had the red guitar, didn't he, and all the weird bears and shit. I went to MTV Rocks and it was on there live from Shepherd's Bush, and I was like,
and I bet that was the first exposure to
the
being live.
First I'd seen that gig live. First time I'd seen them live. First time I'd seen that gig, and I was like, fuck, because he absolutely smashes the solos. I remember.
Well, up to that point, we'd only seen average bands live. Muse play. I think their live stuff is better than the actual songs.
Yep. If you group artists with how they transfer live to studio, they're probably one of the only ones who are better live.
Yeah.
Genuinely better live. Because like Metallica and shit suffer, don't they? Because they're not as old.
Maiden, good live.
Fucking Maiden, a good live. Maiden, a very good live.
I'm pissed off that Maiden didn't make my top 10. Purely because I couldn't single out one concert.
I have. Just to spoil it.
Right, carry on.
So that was my 6, Muse in...
Oh, so it's me now, isn't it?
It's you now, mate, yeah.
So I'm doing 5 until 2.
Rank.
Okay, this is the surprise for you, I think. My number 5, Tom.
Yeah, hang on.
I think you're gonna be happy with
I'll
this.
just sort my list out so I don't say the same gig 3 times in the next part of the video. hang on.
I'm gonna give you it bit by bit and see what you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 more, don't I? Done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't wait that then.
The year is 2007.
Yep.
I believe it's at a festival, and I think the name of the festival is Wireless. The album name of the live album is called Alive.
You fucker.
Daft Punk Alive
Yep.
is my number 5.
What? Right. Okay.
Is that right with the festival? I can't
remember the name of the festival, but it's at Le Zénith in Paris, right? I was annoyed 2 years ago because the last time they toured was 97 and 07, so I thought 2017 would be the one. Didn't
Well,
happen.
they did Coachella in 2016. I saw that.
Yeah, it wasn't a full. I don't think it was a full gig. It wasn't a tour.
Yeah.
There's one bit I'm showing you from Alive because Alive's in mine as well, so we'll coalesce the songage. I'm going to show you now.
Is it one more time?
No. Do you know Skrillex, by the way?
Not on a personal level, but I know his main stuff.
You know he's a DJ and he's roughly my age, probably.
Probs.
He said he went to this gig and it was like being on drugs, but he wasn't. He said it was the best experience of his life.
Yeah, I just think for me, like, there's songs of Daft Punk. There's so many that I know, but I know about 6 by name. And I watched a video yesterday, top 10 gigs in the world, because I needed inspiration for this video.
Yeah.
And it was that video of them at Coachella, and it was them playing Daft Punk. And yeah, but like it obviously starts with just kick and snare or whatever. Then it goes bow, bow, dow, 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 bow, dow, 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 dow. But I was just like, it's so simple that, but it's just proper sorting me out.
This is the encore of like this fucking Squarespace. Fucking retard. Please be like 1080p. I can't be able to listen to some of this shit.
It's fine. It's on HD. But you've turned the sound off. It's just the audio, I think. Yeah, it's audio.
Yeah, it wasn't recorded, right? So just to sum this up for you, they've been off for like 30 seconds or whatever. They come back on.
Try and get the video.
It's not recorded.
Try harder. 97. Oh, they did a live 97 and 07.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Just to sum it up, this first 3 minutes is build. It's the same sample but slower. And then
Yeah, they're so clever in when they bring it out and in and again. Oh yeah.
Pint of Heineken.
What time of day is this best for you? 6:30, 7:15. Sun's gone, but it's not too cold.
Inside.
The other one wasn't, was it?
This was at where you know where Hullabaloo was filmed? Muse. 01. There. Le Zénith in Paris.
Isn't it? Is that where they're from?
French.
But
It's called Guy Manuel de something or other.
yeah, but I didn't mean does he live near the Eiffel Tower? Is he where in France does he live? He's not from Stoke, is he?
He's from Stoke.
Yeah.
Stoke pouches. Right, at this point, no one knows what's going on because this is an unreleased song. No one's heard this mix before ever. The rest of it they have, yeah?
But
Sam, you're sat there now and you've no idea what's coming, right? Hang on. It's about to switch. It's about to go, like the key's about to turn. Hang on.
please stop pausing it.
I'm getting it right. So, you're there going, what the fuck's going to happen? We know it's the last song. This is the encore. I don't know what to expect, right?
Yeah, I get a bit bored. It's getting a bit annoying, isn't it?
Right there.
Okay, right, I'm a bit interested again now. Let's see what's going on.
This is my number 2. I'm just ruining the video. This is my number 2.
You've already said it's in your list. Honestly, if you're not listening to the
someone's
headphones,
turning something.
it's the filter, isn't it?
In advance, Sam. We're getting goosebumps already.
So clever, like. I don't think anyone can compare to Daft Punk.
Have you noticed how they've not toured for like 15 years and they're still like the most culturally relevant?
But
No, wait, there's one more drop in 20 seconds. Just better than that one.
I think that makes them better because it makes you always want more.
I'm keeping it on just for another 30 seconds. You can cut it out if you want, but the next drop's amazing.
It's 97.
This is the 07 one.
Is it?
Yeah.
I keep thinking there's a square around it because it's that one.
The next drop's the best one. Have you heard of the band called...
Music Sounds Better With You? Was that... I know that was Stardust, but was that part of them?
He's one of the guys who's in Stardust.
So.
G Manuel, I think it's called, was in Stardust as well. I'll just straight away, Kiadi.
Yeah.
It's so simple, that riff, innit?
It proves that music doesn't have to be complicated. It just needs feel. It needs
soul, doesn't it? Like, you need something. You need something there. Another one's coming. Can you feel it?
Oh yeah.
The bass. Name the song the bass is from.
Obviously, Robot Rock.
This is like, I would be Rikishi and so fucking hard right now.
Yeah. You need about 5 square foot of distance around you, wouldn't you?
It's fucking beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so how's that fifth, is my question.
Because
5 through 2 you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So opening up with that. Metallica.
Okay. So you've had S&M as an honourable mention, so I'm excited.
That's why I didn't put
I know what
Metallica's
this
in.
is. I know what this is because you asked me before whether or not we had to be alive for it. I know what this is.
No.
I do know what this is.
It was going to be that, but it's not.
Go on.
Nims.
Oh, okay. You were
I was going to do Monsters of Rock, but considering...
I thought I was thinking that one.
What?
I was thinking the one where...
Seattle, 89.
Seattle 89. I was thinking I was going to say Seattle 89.
To be fair, I forgot about that.
Where everyone in the camera's just like that. So fucking
Yeah, Kurt Cobain was there, you know.
Was he?
Yeah, that's what...
Well, he's from Seattle, isn't he?
And it was like a year before, whatever, before they kicked off, and he was like, he said he was there, and he was like, right, I know what I'm doing now.
This will do as a vocation.
Yeah, but definitely Nims just purely because of the venue and just, I think 08 Metallica is when they had it.
Yeah.
Others they still do, but
Death had just come out on it.
But like,
holy shit!
I wouldn't want to be at Monsters of Rock in '91 because
didn't like 200 people die. Like,
200 people got raped, 50 people died, something like that.
And you've got like the queue for the bogs must have been fucking biblical. Like
Yeah.
a million people in an airfield. You think how far you've got to walk for a piss because they wouldn't have had bogs in the middle, would they? They've all boarded the outside.
Yeah.
So you got to walk from like here to Birmingham to get for a piss. Not happening.
Yeah, not happening. I need to piss to properly like make the last. I don't want to rush the last bit. Thank you.
So yeah, Daft Punk, amazing.
Metallica, Nims, very
Yep.
good. Just good crowd, decent venue.
Stood
Not
up.
too big either.
And was it in San Fran?
It's France, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, I thought you said S&M. That was before. Yes, it was. It's in France.
Yeah. San Fran.
Nims. Fun fact: twinned with Preston as the town.
Right. Who and why did they do that? Don't know. Okay, fuck it. That's another question.
I think it's
else.
stuff for like posters for the train stations. They can say they put a new garden up in Nims. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Number 3,
We're getting good here.
Tennessee. 012.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee 012.
Mm.
Southern Ground Music and Food Festival.
Yeah.
Zach Brown featuring John Mayer. I've researched
That's
it.
when that was.
That's when that was, and I'm going to show people.
Oh
not
my
that anyone
God.
gives a fuck.
So that's when Chef Rusty's outside.
So yeah, just give me a bit of what we think is the backstory.
So you've said Southern Ground
Southern Ground Music and Food Festival.
in Tennessee. Oh, so it's not.
It's a tour that they do.
Yeah. Basically, Chef Rusty, their main chef, he cooks up grub before or is it after?
Before.
It's before, so everyone who's performing can meet each other and have a laugh, and they get the crew involved probably most likely because they've probably done their part by then.
Yeah.
And then they play. What's the song where he comes in?
Neon.
So Zach Brown covered Neon by John Mayer. John Mayer's there, and then
John Mayer wrote this song with Clay Cook of Zach Brown band.
So it's all coming together, and then people there just witnessed. So this was in Tennessee.
I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, Nashville TN.
Yeah, bastards. They got such good food as well. It's unfair they got that.
But I was thinking on the way here, Chef Rusty is a chef who's fat, who you just trust fat chefs.
I would absolutely let him make me a sandwich without washing his hands. Like, I just trust him.
This is a song, but John Mayer does a guitar solo, and I just wish I was here for this. It's just...
As much as you hate the guy on bongos.
Yeah. You've had a good meal, you're pissed, you're merry. Just these two men here.
There's no knobheads there.
When we watched the Zap Brown at Artist 10, it's just middle-aged men, third pint in, like, John Mayer's charged, he's ready.
My favourite bit about all this, genuinely, is the bass and drumming.
Yeah, but it's good that he leaves the gap so you can hear it all. Well, this is my sort of tempo for dancing. It's just left foot, right foot, left foot. Dad dancing. So that tone is just ridiculous. But the best bit is signified when he goes from standing like that to like that. He's like, right, here we fucking go. Is that our last bud?
I'm cracking open Connor for my number one.
It's when he goes to like the mid-range of the guitar, it's so sexy.
The scale now.
That's the best thing about Mayo. No, everyone says he's like a bit of a knobhead or a pop star or whatever. But you ask him to rock up in the middle of nowhere, just play guitar and not even sing, he'll do it. 'Cause he loves it. Right, here we go. Picking up, he's at about 7 here, isn't he?
He's making that look so fucking easy as well.
Right, about 7.5 now. Fuck it, here we go, 9. Nine and a half. 10.
Move your head.
Drinking beer and just watching this, mate, I could do it forever.
I mean, look at Driscoll.
Yeah.
Spectacular. Spectacular.
So
Fucking
yeah,
spectacular.
that was my number 3. But just being there for before and after it as well.
You've got the date. That's the day, innit? You
Yeah.
got the 5-hour drive to get there from wherever you, because everything's just a 5-hour drive away in fucking
Yeah.
that part of America, innit? And then it's
So that's
yeah,
number 3.
I can't work out your number 2 and 1 is, by the way. I have no idea.
Wembley, Foo Fighters, number 2.
More
Just-
specifically, this special occasion.
Oh, well, yeah, fucking John Paul Jones and thingy. I was thinking more Best of You.
Oh my god, where he's crying. He's going, "Oh."
Just I'll put that last 30 seconds on. You know where it's just the instrumental and the crowd are going for it.
Yeah.
Just because you get a full scale of it, then, don't you?
Yeah, like he says in that documentary, didn't he? How big's that fucking place?
Yeah.
That was a good impression, actually, do that.
Yeah. American.
Fuck off. I always time them so well. Fuck off.
Yeah. Adverts must get so much shit. And sorry, Sam, in the future for your editing. What do you reckon?
Sorry, I've just deleted one off here that I wasn't expecting, but I've got it back now.
I reckon like here.
Yeah.
Yeah, spot on. Yeah, he's going to the crowd here now. You ready? Oh my god. I've been lucky enough to see these twice, and they've played this both times. And it's just so powerful.
His voice is giving up here, you can tell as well, because he's like... It's such a long
He wants to go bed, doesn't he?
No fuck shape! Naked! He's fucked at that point, isn't he?
Yeah. But yeah, just that moment there where he just goes to the crowd and it's just...
I don't know if that means more to me than the average fan because of the point in which in the Wasting Light documentary thing it's there. Because right at the end and it's the cusp. They've gone through all the trials and tribulations and that's the peak in it.
Yeah, exactly. They got back together, haven't they?
I feel like, yeah, because all the stuff with Taylor. I didn't know half the shit with Taylor until I watched that. But I think that means a lot more to me and you obviously, because I went to cinema to watch that, by the way. Do you remember when they did that? They did the whole documentary and then they premiered Wasting Light at the, what's that studio called?
Oh, 606.
606. They did the whole of Wasting Light front to end for another hour after the thing. I went to Odeon in Blackpool to watch that.
Yeah, because it was on YouTube after. Yeah, I remember.
So that gig must have been amazing, man. Especially with John Paul and thingy Page.
Getting along times.
Oh, man.
Right, okay. Number 5, please. Which was
What was your number 2? That your number 2? My number 5. I'm sorry to say this, Sam, but looking at all of these that are left now, of my 5, 4 require videos. So this may be an hour. So my number 5 is...
It would be long. It'd be shorter if you just fucking said it.
If I knew. 5 is River Plate.
Yeah. We need to because we're sharing it.
Open in 20 seconds.
We're sharing it.
Yep.
But the whole point of this video is just to show these gigs. We're not just going to talk about it. Oh, what did you do?
I typed. What did I do? You stopped the video recording. Let's do it again. It makes it easier for you now. I pressed AC and it fucking broke it. I'm sorry. That'll be fine. What?
It'll be fine.
Just tap it in for us so I don't fuck it up. I'll tap the next one. Shoot to thrill River Plate. Shoot to thrill. For me, this is imagine standing in the crowd for this.
Being around Argentinians.
Yeah.
I'm not keeping this in.
This bit we're talking now, where I fucked it up.
Yeah.
Right, Sam, whilst we're doing a fuck up, can we pour a drink just for continuity and just have a drink? Sam.
Yes. While we're pouring the drink, Tom, just
It's the Iron Man 2 version. No, Iron Man 2 version.
Which one?
The one that says Iron Man 2 version. I love how much that sounds good.
Manually, just fucking home measures.
Oh, it's good to be back. Just with the song still going like it started, like.
Just keep coming back to the same shot of the crowd, don't they?
So this one doesn't require video, but this one is just, I don't know. Hopefully this is your number 1. I think I might have called it Zimmer Prague. Oh my god, it's not even his list. What a bellend this retard is.
Tom, I was there.
I know.
I've already seen it.
Zimmer Prague, genuinely, and I'm not saying this for
I
effect.
was in the Liverpool.
I know, saying gig though, innit? I'm not saying this for effect. This is legitimate truth. I listen to that at least once a day, front to end.
It's like it's as important as like having a shit or a shower or something.
In terms of amenities.
Yeah.
Right, number 3 is this one. Hopefully not ruin this one.
I'm glad we did this video.
Oh, good idea, wasn't it?
This very nearly made my list. Very nearly.
We need this for the whole effect, right? This was in New York City. So, you've gone around New York City for the day, right? Speaking to all Americans. How much of a nice hit from home is this? It'll come out of nowhere. Madison Square, this. I think it's
The best bit is when it's just after it kicked in and it pans to Yannick and Steve, and the camera, they're there, the camera's like there, and it's the firework goes off behind them.
That's why I put it on at this point. This builds to it. This builds to it. I'm so disappointed that in my life there's three Iron Maiden songs I'll never hear live. This, Journeyman, and Different World.
Run to the hills.
They don't mean as much to me as this does. This might be my favourite.
This is 6.5 minutes in, by the way, people.
This might be my favourite metal song ever. Genuinely. Up there with The Last Baron from Mastodon, but I've seen that live. Right, so you're there, right? You're at the gig. This is probably about an hour in, yeah? You're probably most likely shagged.
But you've just gone for your third pint. So
your
you're like,
third pint, you've gone for a piss, you've come back, you're ready for you're glad of the break, and then this happens.
Yeah. You thought it was boring, that bit, but no, it's not. Fucking love that man. You're probably wondering what's happening. He's still building.
For me, I'm very jealous of people who are at this gig who most likely have never heard this song before. Imagine being like a casual, like, New Yorker. Yeah, I'll go and see the metal gig.
This is a performance.
Everyone is M10 here. Sometimes Bruce doesn't bring it, sometimes Dave Moore's a bit knackered. Everyone's at 10 here, mate. Everyone.
The guy in the crowd now. I know this video so much.
When was the last time you watched this?
6 months, maybe? It's worth waiting for every time.
I've gone again.
It's this little build here now. It's not necessary, but it needs to get bigger. There we go. Oh, mate. Ready for the shot now? Oh, fuck. Adrian really reminds me of James May.
Yeah. Robertson! This fucks up in rhythm now. Yep. Fucking absolutely.
I feel
Adrenaline
like
hit again.
It's not so much adrenaline, it's just pure happiness.
It's just fucking amazing, isn't it? Can I go to and then my one and then look back to yours like the ABAB penalty thing?
like you did in the last video as well.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm carried away
Yes.
because I'm skipping up my number 2.
Because it was
Alive.
Daft Punk,
Daft Punk,
yeah.
I've got like a 4K. I pressed the one.
That's fine.
I got a 4K version of that on my laptop somewhere, but fucking hell.
At least they've given you that though.
It keeps getting fucking taken down on YouTube, man. It's so frustrating.
Why?
I don't know.
Because it's so popular.
It's from 05. Why does anyone give a shit? Like, why do they give a shit?
05's always a year when I hear it, I'm like, I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah. I think it's because it's a shit year for films. Like, name one film from 05.
Probably Spy Kids of some description. One of them. What am I up to now? My number one.
I want your number one. I've not worked it out, Sam. I've been trying to think. I've been trying to kill time.
Where the Light Is.
Fucking hell.
Retard. John Mayer.
Put on
Live in LA. I know exactly what video I'm putting on.
Yeah. The one from thingy from the Where Does a Solo from fucking that's Hendrix. That one you said you didn't know a Hendrix song.
No, not Boulder's Love. I'm not putting that on.
Okay.
I'm putting the one on. So most
set the stage.
Most or every John Mayer gig is 3 parts. Or back in the day it
Apart
was.
from the one we didn't see.
Well, when he had his trio, so he'd start off acoustic gig, couple of songs him on his own, then a couple more songs with 2 more blokes with acoustic guitars.
Yep.
Then he'll bugger off. Get his tux on.
It's
John-
3 gigs, isn't it?
John Mayer trio, all wearing tux, him, bass, drums, just bluesy tracks, and then back into jeans and shirt, t-shirt, whatever. John Mayer, just, and then this is the intro to part 3,
of John Mayer as himself.
Yeah, but I just love. It comes in as soon as the song kicks in. It's just the crowd reaction to it. Here we go.
I can't remember what he opens part 3 with.
It's when it starts. The drum is
fucking Squarespace.
The drumming starts before he comes on, but he's like walking on.
Oh my word. This gig is already fucking amazing. The fact that it's in LA just adds to it so hard.
Exactly. It's just such a. It's a good night.
It's pinnacle.
Did you know that he had problems with it? He had stuff with his vocal cords, like fucked him up. He had to have an operation on it. It was like.
Was that in his documentary?
2030? No, it was after that. It's recent.
Oh really?
Like he didn't think he'd be able to sing again. He had like proper operation on it and shit.
Isn't that a common thing though with some artists where it's like
I think he pushed it too far.
It's like you've ragged the shit out of these for 10 years. You've ragged these for 10 years, mate.
But yeah, he went to Ellen and talked about it, and it was like Ellen,
yeah,
He's just in his prime there, isn't he? David Ryan Harris.
Remember David Ryan Harris? He's as talented as him, isn't he, to be fair. David Ryan Harris and Zach.
I bet they've met, just exchanged a pint. Did you know this song?
It's the only Mayer song I knew before you told me about him.
That's the thing, I knew of him, I didn't know it was him.
No, I think what it was that I knew him, but in my head I'd irrationally associated him with pop bullshit like
yeah, I know what you mean. I'm saying.
You know, like associated him with someone who's probably like who am I trying to think of?
It's like someone like Fratelli's or some shit like that.
Like Maroon 5 guy, and it's not worth listening to. Never actually know more than.
It's not a complicated song. It's not like it's a pop song. He's come out recently and said it's out of my vocal range now. Like it's too
this one.
Poppy. Yeah, it's too poppy. It's too whatever. It's
It's quite a wide variety, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did we only have DC and Daft Punk and what else did we have that was the same? I thought it had more than 2. It's good. I went for loads of weird shit in it.
Yeah, you had about 4 that I hated. I'm joking. It was all good.
You've not even seen that Dream Theater one, have you? Have you seen the Dream Theater one?
I really don't want to.
He's got a guitar solo.
Coming up, just leave it.
Load up the guitar.
Oh mercy.
Wearing. Can we just do one each for the worst gig to have gone to?
Yeah.
Would yours be the guy, the sax guy? What's he called?
I know exactly what you're thinking.
Joe. What's he called? Like Ian Saxophone or something. He's called something funny, isn't he?
I'm just guessing here. No. I just put Dave Knox. It's not him. I can't.
Right.
I
Let me
can't
show
think.
you the best gig ever. So all these higher than all my honourable mentions. We've got this.
This is your top 0.
This is the Premier League. The rest we've just shown you is the Championship. This is the Champions League of gigs to have gone to in your life. I want to go to this one.
What the hell is this?
Fucking Squarespace! Fuck off, guy from. Imagine being here. Where was this? When was this?
No. Before all that, why do you know about this?
The guy who's singing, the one guy looks like Campia.
Right, you got one weapon to use. What would you pick?
In there, like a fucking moose, just a pissed off moose. Yeah, let it in through side door.
You've officially ruined the video and the night.
Either that or the one I showed you today where they're going
Fucking Moroccan.
not Moroccan, they're Africans. Mongolians.
I don't know where Morocco is.
Africa.
So that they are African if they're Moroccan then.
Yeah, but they're not Moroccan, is the point. They're from Mongolia, which is north of China. South of China? North of China. North of China.
Isn't south of China the water?
No.
I really don't know.
Thanks
Is
for watching.
Yeah.